Y'all, cheese me. I'm about to be Mr. Wendell Williams. And those who speak Spanish, cheese me mean gossip. Yo voy a estar un chismoso ahora. I'm about to be a gossiper today. Here's the new Halloween. Hollywood gossip. We already know about Drake and Jennifer Lopez and Rihanna unfollowed on Instagram or on some of her social media apps, okay? We have another couple which I am totally against. No, I'm not against interracial relationships because I'm mixed. And it's from our previous interracial relationship because, you know, Selena Gomez, she's mixed. She's part Mexican, 9-10, besides mestiza, Afro-mestiza, and her mama white. Okay. And she's dating Justin Bieber, who's white. Okay, so she left him. Now she dating this light-skinned Ethiopian. 9-10 with Semitic mix. That's why Ethiopians look the way they look. Okay, let's be called like it is, Semitic mix. Okay, because he's family from Ethiopia. He's born in Canada. The Weeknd. Okay, and his girlfriend, I don't know what she is, Bella. I gotta find who she, what she is. But she unfriended Selena, just like Rihanna unfriended, Lord have mercy, Jennifer Lopez. Okay, and I'm gonna say, why are you against Weeknd and Selena Gomez dating? Well, let me tell you the reason why. Okay, the real reason why is because I don't know why Selena's mama wants Justin Bieber not to call her no more, but she been obsessed with him since then. Okay, can't keep her hand to herself. Okay. Yes, she can keep her hand to herself, but she can keep her mouth closed when she can close it because back when, and I don't like Kanye. Y'all know I bashed Kanye before the Trump situation. But anytime someone is making false accusations about something, I'm sorry, I had to fend for like I did for that white man who was, y'all was saying that he was saying racial and homophobic stuff. He was calling what he was saying with stuff that he saw on social media about the African American man that was on that case. You know what TMZ blasted? Yeah, TMZ know about race, they own doggone selves. So anybody, because I have people make false accusations and lie and what I say, and then I did not say it. Okay, so that's why I'm very strong about that. Okay, when Taylor Swift had lied and said that she gonna sue Kanye, she need Kanye's permission. She couldn't even have permission to say her name in a song, Fame, whatever it's called. Okay. Everybody wax statues butt naked. He mentioned one line about Taylor Swift. He did something like that. He said, "Well, Kim Kardashian, by her father being a lawyer, had recorded it." And I'm sorry, even though she a thought, I gotta give her the good eye, okay? Because as a man, I want a woman to back me up. When I'm about to be a false accused, stand by my side. I believe that song, Stand By Your Man. Okay? And that's what I want. I want a woman arguing. And you ain't go along with what I say. You better get the hell out of my damn house. Okay? So I have to give her that respect. Even though she a thought delicious. Not gonna like that part of her. But she did exactly what any wife's supposed to do for her husband. And vice versa, dudes. Don't do it. Okay? You want the same thing for your wife. You gotta do the same thing for your, you gotta do the same thing for her too, okay? So, she gotta do it for you, you gotta do it for her, I'm trying to say. So, when Selena Gomez just jumped in on Twitter and started saying, y'all didn't talk about important things, and folks said, what about the Orlando shooting? What about Black Lives Matter and some other issues? And during the rants between the people, there was her arguing back on Twitter. She said, who gives a flying fuck about Black Lives Matter? And they let on delete it, but you're supposed to screenshot that shit. So my question is to Selena Gomez, I wish she would change her name. Yeah, I saw when I had my hair down that day, and it was thunder and lightning, and I was cussing the storm that day. You remember? Yeah, I remember I was about to get my hair done back in was July, okay? Don't forget. We just had inspection in the house. Okay? So the part. So point is, so y'all get what I'm saying? This woman, this bitch, gets on my perra, this coconut, this pinche porcha, gets on my fucking nerves. I don't like Selena Gomez. Ever she sit there and I stand by, and at the time I realized that Real is Hispanic, like I was thinking it was, until I went on Wikipedia and found that Real in my family tree is Hispanic. So I do have Hispanic, Creole, French Creole. I knew that growing up. you know, as an older child, not as a little child, but as I'm starting to know about my roots. But that's also Spanish Creole, and that's in my mama's side family tree. So, yeah, I had to acknowledge that I am part Latino, and I had no problem admitting it. But I stand up for Africa. Before that, I've been standing up for Black Lives Matter, Latino Lives Matter. And of course, I knew about the Native American answer. They told me that, the child, especially my dad, okay? So, point is, I stand for Black Lives Matter, Native Lives Matter, Latino Lives Matter. And even though my Latin roots are outside the border, not in Mexico or the Caribbean, like in Puerto Rico or Cuba or, you know, or Central America or any of that, you know what I'm saying? But this Louisiana, I still connected genetically, you know what I'm saying? You know, because most those Latinos are Afro-mestizos, no matter what color they are, okay? They can be lighter than I am, darker. They have a mixture of those three races in them, and they might have others, like one particular subscriber I mentioned in the video has war, they have Asian as well, and also George Lopez does too. So, you get what I'm saying, that, that you know, so her with that broad Negro nose of her, the jump Beyonce saying the song I Like My Negro Nose, Justin Jackson 5 nostrils, she had a nerve to say that, and when she said that, I just flew up. I said, I'm glad about none of your damn records, because you know I like your music, you know, I ain't buying none of your shit, and I'm glad I didn't. And now she dating this Ohio dude who's Arabian, not Arabian, Semitic Arabians are related. But that's why Ethiopian will be portrayed. And also, they look different compared to the West Africans. That's why African ancestors from West Africa are much darker, okay, compared to Ethiopians. Our African, like, yeah, because there was a mix of Arabian, Semitic mix, besides European, okay? And in Nigerian, you know, down west, an English man mixed down there too, okay? So, besides the Igbo tribe, who control Nigeria, they also part English too, and I think the Yoruba too as well. But anyway, let's get back to the subject. So, The Weeknd, and y'all know that's one of my artists. I can't feel my face when I'm with you, but I love it. That's my song. Even though I ain't know we're talking about cocaine, but I'm starting to think you might be back on coca. I'm in love with the cocoa, then with this heifer here. You know what I'm saying? But bro, there's other Latina women out there. And she's a mix, you know, she's part non-white Hispanic, which is in, you know, most Hispanics are mixed, but you know what I mean? Not from Spain on her mama's side. You know what I mean? It's not, thank you, okay? And she's Hispanic mix, okay? Her dad's 9'10", but that Negro those are hers, Afro mestizo, and you ain't gonna call him so mestizo. You know, she don't acknowledge that. And she, like I said in my video, she actually want to be tennis with. She want to be this white woman so bad. You know what I'm saying? She is part white, but God, dark girl, acknowledge that you're mixed, okay? You know, and that's why she came and I don't give a flying. Don't get me wrong, I don't like Kanye either. Kanye is a coon. Y'all know I bash Kanye on a lot of things. I don't feel like talking about what I bashed him on. And I went about the Trump situation. And y'all got butthurt. I didn't get butthurt. I was actually laughing at y'all who thought this man was for the people. Anyway, but still, anybody that lie about something, I can't stand by that person because it's happened to me, okay? So, yeah, things that happen to me, seriously, I do take for granted, okay? That's why it could be an enemy that I hate so much, but when the other person's wrong, I cannot stand by your side. Even though I cannot stand the other person, you know what I'm saying? That's how, because it happened to me personally, okay? You know, you do unto others, you do unto them, okay? You know what I'm saying? So that's why. So, and I done that before, even from enemies said, dang, I didn't know you was cool like that. And I'm like, yeah, but I don't like you, dude. But I have to tell you the truth, I had to stand by your side. Because it done happen to me. And I had enemies in the past stood by my side too. Even though we didn't like each other, when someone was wrong, they would take my side. So don't think that I'm just doing this on my own and it never happened to me. Yes, okay? So Justin Bieber is not bashing, you know, the relationship. And I'm glad he is. Because she was looking for some BWC from Justin Bieber. Okay, no, I was not trying to look down there, but you know, folks on the internet are so messy that they had a screenshot and linked out, or they probably hacked in their phones or something and got the text message between Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez, and he tweeted that he texted that tweet. He texted a thing. Yeah, okay, so I'm not into dicks, okay, y'all stop, okay, but that's what I saw, you know, as a person that I talk about celebrity gossip, I gotta know all the details, okay, And I had to laugh when I saw that. And so it seemed to me she was chasing that, but she was missing. That's why she said he messed up her career. No, bitch, you chose to go with this dude. Don't mess up the Weeknd's career either. Okay? Please. He's a good singer. You know what I'm saying? I never heard him say the N-word in his music. His music's, I mean, it's not clean because he comes from his songs. You know what I'm saying? But his music is mostly pop-oriented. You know, only thing I disagree with the Weeknd, what he did was to perform at the Oscars. You know what I'm saying? And I know that Africans from outside the United States, either they come from other parts of America to you know, their family, they don't know the experience as those are African American descent. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, it is very true. Me and this Nigerian woman got into it on Facebook about racial stereotypes on the media here in Houston, and I had to go blast her ass out. I know I'm a gata, that they call us a gata. You know, in Nigeria, you know, they call us that, okay, a wildcat. Inside, and that's why he in Yoruba, but the Igbo tribe use it as an insult. It's like we are African, that I don't know, culture, we're wild, we white, or something like that, which is we are those two things. We are white and black and the American, okay? We're not pure, okay? And they behind, well, they different shades from the English side of family, and the Arabics coming there to and put them in Islam before they got Christianized by the English and other Europeans. You know, I read a lot of stuff, yeah, in the 1800s, the Nigerian told me, yeah, a lot of English people, especially the men, married or sometimes raped or whatever they did down there in Africa. They, yeah, and the Igbo tribe, especially, and that's why they always say, well, you can't say our African come out darker. Well, guess what? They have colors there too. That's all light girls. They're talking about the girls, the women putting their bleach on it. Because the Igbo tribe, yeah, they got dark Igbos, but those who are my shade and light are run Nigeria. Let's call it like it is, okay? And I know a lot of Yorubas, they may have some dark light on, but most of them are dark. Like the true Africans try to say that it's not mixed, and they don't have that power in Nigeria, unless they have a tribal war to this day. And actually, Yoruba Nigerians and I usually get along. The Igbo here in Houston, oh Lord, don't let me go there. I'm sorry, I'm not saying every Igbo person, Nigerian, but I think some of y'all think y'all all that, think y'all better than us. Please do not come to our country. This is our country too. And no, it's not the white people's country. We mix with Native American besides white and black, okay? You know your history, that outside the classroom, we are mixed with them three races. So don't come here trying to tell us to go back home. We already at home. I got 3 homelands to go to. I could be Nigerian too, but I'm not going to act dumb and stupid and think I'm better than somebody when you, and I have a humility in the heart. And a lot of Igbo, not saying all Igbo, I said some that I've encountered. I have dealt with some mess with them folks, okay, here in Houston, okay? So my point is that Weeknd, even he's Ethiopian, they have a different look and experience how we deal with racism in the United States. You see what I'm saying? You know, their families didn't go through Jim Crow and slavery here, okay? And so how we approach it is totally different how other African descended people approach it. You know what I'm saying? Even the Caribbean people, yeah, they had slaves there too. But how they approach racism and how they do it differently is different how we do it differently. Even Latinos, even men, no particular one here we're talking about Selena Gomez. Yes, she's Mexican. There were African slaves that mixed in the mestizo mix, okay? And so if I said that, oh, Negro no and objectified nostrils, okay? She sit here thinks that they approach racism differently compared to we, because their ancestors, they had slaves in Mexico and other parts of Latin America, but they didn't suffer the United States version of it, which is 10 times worse, okay? At least you're more free in Latin America and other parts of the Caribbean than in the United States. It was extremely terrible, okay? Then they have Jim Crow after slavery. Remember, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, so that's why they approach it differently. But that's the reason why the Weeknd, when he came and performed at the Oscars, I was like, damn, come on, bro. Don't be the Stacey Dash and the dark chocolate mulatto, what's his name? Because he DNA test got white DNA, which I already knew that. Of course, his mama lied to him. Chris Rock, okay? You know, y'all started saying they say that she Blaxican, you know, white. I mean, she Blaxican, okay? You know, she confused with Portia and Jemima, okay? You know, I just, you know, I saw clips of it on YouTube. When I had my cable, I wasn't going to give it no ratings. But just on YouTube to see them cooning, you know. And I like the Weeknd's music, trust me. I like, actually, it's one of my favorite modern-day male artists, you know what I'm saying, that I like listening to, that I actually sing to his songs. You don't see no mean song. Well, the Weeknd, I can, because I'm not trying to be strictly R&B, strictly pop. I like a combination of both. And that's what I'm going after, okay? So, you know what I'm saying, the Weeknd, You know, and I'm glad to see him on GQ magazine. I'm supporting GQ magazine since I was 10 years old. My dad introduced me to GQ magazine. So to see The Weeknd doing well and living well, I don't bash this brother who's 10 years younger than me. But at the same time, you need to watch out. Cuidado, is in Spanish, of this woman here. Okay, she messed up Justin Bieber. She'll mess up your career too. Come out and blame it on you. If her defaults come on you. No, bro. Be careful. Get out of la porcha way, okay? Because this woman here, I swear, ever since she said that, I never came on my channel and said, who gives a fuck about Latino Lives Matter, okay? And knowing that later on in life, I found out that I have Spanish Creole roots. And if I didn't have any Hispanic origin in me, I still support it because I'm still a minority just like them. You know what I'm saying? So I just said, you know, that this, you know, there's a coonery and buffoonery and these Portuguese, excuse me. This is getting on my nerves. This is my lechista, and this is exactly what she is, okay? You know, now I guess it takes with, you know, it's acting a fool or whatever, something going on with her. Now she kind of dumbed down a little bit and feel sorry for what she said. Well, excuse me, Selena Gomez, and please change your name because I love Miss Selena. Get the knee up at it. You know that's my girl. Turn on mute, squint on me. Please change your name. If I had $1 billion like Trump, I will pay you to change your name because I love Miss Selena. Get the knee up at it. You know, go on the floor. Thank you. Okay, please change your name. You should never say what you said. Okay, that's all I say. I would never say Latino Lives Matter or something. Okay, or Spanish Lives Matter. There's another group go out there as well. So you gotta understand that minorities gotta sit together. You know what I'm saying? I wore 2 signs yesterday at the ACU March for Martin Luther King. And I had Black Lives Matter and communities of color are not the enemy, or something like that. Not the main enemy, something like that. And I rolled that out. You see on my Instagram, on Facebook as well. And what happened was when I was walking in, it was dark skinned and people, camera like me, maybe a little lighter, how y'all ones too, who was shouting "All Lives Matter" in the audience. Yes, to you white people that said, "Oh, you think only Black Lives Matter," this, that. No, it was people African American who identify as black, who was at the King, you know, not in the parade with us, but outside watching downtown, saying "All Lives Matter," and the men too, but "All Lives Matter." These are, yes, and the white folks who work with ACLU was looking at him crazy. I had to laugh and ignore that. I'm not lying. I'm like, we got black light, Hispanic people, Black Lives Matter. One of the Latino guys, I think he's 19 Mexican. Just saying, his son had Kaepernick jersey, okay, and was walking with us. Him, his son, and his wife. His wife, the other Hispanic woman, had Latino Black Lives Matter on. Yes, so everybody. Let me tell you, I have a different climate of people I fool with. So I don't want to hear all white people or Hispanic people against us. I went to Selma with people who are white, one particular white woman who's a preacher, and many Latinos, Mexican, Colombian, one was African, Latino, she's Colombian, Salvadorian, Venezuelan, one of the women who was Venezuelan, and Chicano, Mexican American from Mexico, one from born here in Texas. They went with us to Selma and marched in Selma with us. So don't sit here and say all Latinos are enemies. You fuck with the enemies to make your point. That's what 19 as in the cuss. But no, okay? So when I walked in, I was glad to see that. And let you know, I put my hand on the Bible. Yeah, it was people of African American shouting "All Lives Matter" in the audience. When they saw us with Black Lives Matter, because that's and the one who organized this march, shout out to my Latino brother, who's Cuban American, by the way. You might think he's Mexican, but he's Cuban, okay? He's from ACLU, and he organized this. I won't mention his name, you know, respect his privacy, but he organized the march with Martin Luther King, and that's me Manote, because he's older. He's the same age as my sister, born 74, 5 years older than me. Mi Manote, you know what I'm saying, Cubanito, okay? So therefore, you know, I'll let y'all know. Be quiet, y'all. But anyway, I don't like the relationship, and I hopefully the Weeknd will